My name is Mark Moss, and I make these videos to change the way you think about money because almost everything you have learned is wrong. So people like take into account, okay, like these are the things that are important to me. And I guess then they could do some research and figure out like where those areas are that may fit that. But then what would you say about them like actually going to those places and seeing what it's actually like and being prepared? I've always thought, I've traveled a bunch. And so like, if I needed to go somewhere, I know 2 or 3 communities around the world where I know people. I know exactly where I would go if I went there, et cetera. And, there's probably something about like, I guess being forewarned, being prepared. Right. And so like, would you recommend people like travel to these areas and start to learn them a little bit?
Yeah, probably that would make it much easier. Like the reason I know those places that I mentioned before is because I've been there and I know what to expect. And I know how I would optimize my life there in order to be, again, happy and like have everything I need. I think it's not necessarily you have to go there, but like get really knowledgeable about all those places and like know what to expect. Also community, like you mentioned that, some communities here and there, like finding your tribe is extremely important. Well-developed support system. Yes, we do talk a lot about self-sovereignty, but like if you put together 10 people that are self-sovereign, they're pretty sustainable, even when it comes to big shit.
Yeah.
So
that's such an important piece. I learned that firsthand going from California to Puerto Rico. And of course we moved to Puerto Rico during a pandemic. So typically I would imagine you move somewhere and you meet, your kids go to school and you meet people that way or through church, you're playing sports or whatever it is. We moved here during a pandemic and we live in a very rural area and like we didn't meet anybody. And like, I'm here for 6-7 months and like, we've met nobody. And it's like driving me absolutely crazy. I'm just like all by myself and I'm going to have my family and we're on a beautiful beach, but like I had no community. And I guess they say you don't know what you have until it's gone. And so like missing that community made me realize like how important that is. Now I've made a couple friends and it's like made all the difference just having a few like-minded people. So that's a big piece. So think about the people that are there. And then, like I said, I have the place I can go where I already know people. So yeah, that's an important piece.